That's the sound it makes when I put it in a full volume.
And now it's pizza time.
No, it's this time.
It's schnitzel time. It's pizza time.
Option to override automatic detonation expires in T-minus
1 Is anybody out there?
Hello! What an exciting week this was. We had so much fun together, and I'm super glad all of you came here, and I would also like to thank you for the awesome time we had at EF25. We are still counting the money for the charity, so I can't announce that right now. And I would also give a special thanks to our very, very nice guest of honor, Electra Fencer, for doing all the nice stuff she did and making herself available. And since you're all probably waiting for the puppet show to begin, I'll make this really short. We've assembled a short best of video from this convention, and I will see you all next year at EF26 at Rifts in Time. Have a wonderful night and a good way home. Bye bye.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me. Don't forsake this life of yours, I'll guide you home no matter where you are. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. When I was just a kid, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me. These are the nights that never die. My father told me.
When are we? As it seems, we are lost in time. That's been the closing ceremonies of Eurofronts 25. It should be the opening ceremony. This is all wrong. Okay, don't panic. Let's try to reboot this machine. Ha! I got it. Somehow synthetic dust bunnies made it into the time core. If I just hit the emergency cleaning protocol, it should be fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Anthrocon, currently the largest furry convention in the world. I'm very, very pleased to announce this is going to be our last year in Philadelphia. We are planning to move to Pittsburgh next year. This is something very, very new for us, so we're going to ask you all to bear with us because, well, like I said, Philadelphia has been our home for...
No! This isn't right! Again! Okay, we have to fix this situation before the fracture in time and space becomes an even bigger problem than it is right now. The scan revealed a much bigger problem. Those weren't just ordinary dust bunnies. Those are slurries. Contaminated and disgusting little grime balls. They infiltrated the time core. Companions, I need your help. Yes, as I can see in the engineering's department report, you have received your handbook already. Do you remember? Those guys with orange stripes on their uniform, they keep all of this together. Read the handbook. It's important to stay safe. Even if we're able to fix all of this, we have to look for other anomalies during the next 4 days. This is our target. The security department took a picture, finally. To get rid of them, you have to follow protocol 621. Please, listen closely. Take 6 hours of sleep a day and you will stay observant. It will be easier to spot them. Eat 2 meals a day, otherwise a slurry is able to feel your weakness and will infect you. And you don't want to experience our quarantine protocol. Instead, take 1 shower a day and stay clean. Slurries won't be able to stick to your body after this procedure. Engineers, initiate the time core sterilization. It's time. Please, please don't worry. We will get through this. It will be an amazing journey. Remember always, we are all stories in the end. Just make it a good one, okay?
Lost in time forever.
Welcome to your Friends 25, and yeah, I'm standing here, everybody's staring at me again, my heart is going like... This is how I looked before I became a convention chairman, and this is how I look today. And I've brought a little bit of nostalgia for you guys. Tess, who is one of the very few remaining attendees of Your Friends 1, who is still attending today, brought me this. This is one of the original signposts that we used to make people find Your Friends in the year 1995. And if anybody of you recognizes what kind of font, what kind of writing this is, then you've proven yourself really, really old. Because it's actually the alien language from Albedo, the groundbreaking comic by Steve Gallacci. And we've also have like this sheet with the prints of the badges of our very first meeting. And you can see down here, my name is still different back then. I will put this here so the camera can pick it up. And we've also found this little gem. This is the actual copy of the map that we posted on our webpage, and back in the year 1994. This took about 100 years to download. So that's very nice, and well, I think these should go in a museum if you had one. Okay, now, everybody else who's supposed to be on stage, please come on. Because I'm going to pass the microphone around so everybody will be able to introduce themselves. Have a seat, please. Nobody knows where to go. I think this is my seat. Yeah, space is also fractured a little bit. Are you missing a seat? Oh, we sat down after the music stopped. Okay, there is a free seat down there. Can someone like put 2 chairs up here? Fine with that. The really funny thing about this, there's actually a effing diagram of where everybody is supposed to go. Improvise like always. Okay, let's do this. As always, I first would like to introduce the board of directors. That's me, Cheetah, the crazy guy. Then there's Nightfox, the vice chairman, and Louis, our treasurer, who is the guy who says no. That means he's responsible for the money. So, anything you guys would like to say about hotel or registration or finances? Okay. Yeah, take the one here.
So, now almost. A few stats. Registered and accepted are, as of now, 3,532 people. And already here, we met 3,000. Fursuiters, 1,541. ...735 artists, 119 animators, and 178 musicians.
That would make one hell of an orchestra, now that I think of it. We should write these guys.
Hello everybody. I hope you all like your little coin you got at registration. I promise I'll make another one at EF25. I don't have much to say about the hotel. The food trucks are back because it was a huge success last year. I hope you like them. Starting off tonight. And if you have any questions regarding the hotel, just feel free to approach the staff or me. We will try to solve every problem you have. Thank you so much for being here and have a wonderful convention.
And now also for real, I would like to introduce you and wholeheartedly welcome our beautiful guest of honor, Electra Fencer. So maybe you would like to tell people who you are and what you do.
What I do, I draw pictures. I draw things that I imagine. I draw the dreams that I dream up at night.
You drew the fucking badge!
I drew the fucking badges. Yeah, welcome to Germany. Thank you all for being here, seriously. I don't know what to say, just to thank you all for being here, for being amazing, for being this wonderful community that I love. And I always saw this community as a massive family who welcomes art, who is so connected to artwork and to the dreams that all of us share. It's just too amazing for me to find words. I cannot render words now. Thank you ever so much for being amazing. We are all connected, you know that. We are all sitting in the same boat. And we know it's not sinking, and when it is sinking, we know what we have to do. So we have to hold together all the time and just be amazing, be fucking awesome. I love you all.
And she also single-handedly drew her own graphic novel that she self-published. It was then afterwards picked up by a major publisher and is now being translated and published in I don't know how many countries. And she's working on the sequel right now. Is the campaign still running? So the campaign's... Ah, okay. So, very cool. Check out her work. I'm sure you will find it in the dealer's den too. And yeah, thank you so much for coming and for inspiring us all.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm off to a good start. Well, the charity really is off to a good start. Hi, hello, welcome everyone. The video was supposed to be running right now.
Eurofurence is proud to present its charity for 2019, the Lutriola Foundation. The European mink is a small carnivore that was once widespread throughout the whole of Europe, with a range that extended from the Ural Mountains in Russia to eastern Spain, and from Finland to the Black Sea. Since the 19th century, however, its range has dwindled so drastically that it is now in danger of becoming extinct, as only a few thousand animals remain. The decline of the European mink is due to the combination of several causes. Above all, habitat loss and overhunting, and especially from competition of the invasive American mink, which was introduced by people through fur farms. Tiit Maran, an Estonian biologist, was shocked by the disappearance of the European mink all across its former range. To keep this amazing animal from extinction, Teat started a captive breeding program with 22 founder animals at the Tallinn Zoo in 1984. A few years later, he set up the European Mink Conservation Committee, from which the Foundation Lutriola was established. Foundation Lutriola aims to re-establish a vital population of the European mink in Estonia, but also promotes conservation of this species all across Europe. After intensive research, the small Estonian island Hiiumaa was found to be suitable as a safe reintroduction site. Teat and 3 volunteers will be present during the convention, ready to answer any questions you might have. Find them in the Astral lobby next to the charity lottery booth, or at one of the panels where you can learn about minks and the work of the Lutriola Foundation.
Hello, Eurofurence. My name is Tiit Maran. I'm Estonian. I've been working on European mink for more than 35 years in Estonia, in Russia, lived in Spain, in France, and even Romania. And during that time, I've really fallen in love with this amazing creature. It's endangered. It's a European species, and it needs a lot of support. Together we can make a change and to keep this European mammal in European continent.
Just like other years, there will be lots of activities where you, the attendees of Eurofurence 25, can support this year's charity. You can buy tickets and win fabulous prizes at the lottery booth, or buy a ticket for the charity concert. Why don't try your luck at the video game tournament? Bid on special items in the charity art auction. Buy the new fursuit calendar, or join us at the Sunday open table. Check the schedule in your comic, or visit the charity booth for more information.
Now I can continue on everything I have to offer. Just to return to the calendar, my team has been working very hard to create a new calendar. The theme this year is everyday life, so fursuits in everyday life. That could be cooking, that could be, what was my notes? Walking the dog, and that could also be house garden work. We'll also have a new offering this year. The wonderful Alpaki has been hard at work creating this new play box. And you can even flip it over and suddenly it's Play Vixen. There are a lot of interesting articles in it. Yes, see, especially, oh, do look at the centerpiece, it is gorgeous. Come on, don't drool too hard.
One hell of a centerfold. Whoa.
Oh yes. Both of these items are very limited. You can buy them from tomorrow, Thursday, at 12, both in the dealer stand and the lottery booth. We also have the charity concert returning. You can buy tickets for that already to tonight at the lottery booth, and the concert is on Saturday. While you're at the booth already, you can also participate in our scientific investigation. We have a small poll station where we post different weird polls every single day. For example, cats versus dogs, or pineapple on pizza. Help us decide what is actually correct. You can do that with your money, just drop it in and we will post the results later on. We also have a money spinner donated to us, where you drop in a coin and it rolls around in a spiral. You can find that around the open stage. And last but not least, we have our fursuit collectors. If you see this... Oh, there it was. If you see this terrible tiger, or any other fursuit, running around with a bag like this, take the entire content of your wallet and dump it in. We would very much like that. If you are a fursuiter and would like to help out, just go by security and they will help you out with a bag.
All the neat little killer noodles need your cash to survive. So give it all to these guys, please.
And just as final remark, if you have any question, please drop by the booth or, well, do come by the booth and talk to the lovely charity people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I can feel Jarek sneering at me because I've mixed up all the microphones on here on stage. So next up we have Dari for security.
Hello. I will try to keep this a little bit shorter. As our name suggests, we provide security and medical services to all of you. So if you need any help at any point, you can either contact us using one of our call boxes all around the hotel. You could come to any of our offices in person or to our front desk over in the hotel. And of course, there's a phone number in the con book that you can ring at any point. We are there 24/7. As a reminder to everyone, it should be obvious that you are not allowed to consume private food or drinks in the public areas of the hotel, and you may consume them at the campfire. However, please clean up after yourself. It's really not nice to reward the generosity by leaving your mess behind. Also, please remember that I know lots of you stay in hotels off-site. Do not stay in the astral rooms overnight. It is not allowed to do so. You're free to take part in room parties or other temporary events. However, do not stay overnight, please. That would be fraud. That's not nice. Last but not least, please report issues that you have during the convention. After the convention, there's very little we can do for you. And of course, you can come to us with private matters as well. We're happy to provide one-on-one talks. And of course, we have officers of all genders, identifications, and whatever you want.
And species.
There is no better species than tigers.
Shots fired.
Anyways, enjoy your convention and happy to help. Bye.
So next up is Blueberry, who wrangles the press.
Hello. I will keep this as short as possible. First of all, let me show you the whole team, because there's not just one spokesperson. We are the ones who escort reporters and give an answer to every question they have. All this began 15 years ago when Olaf invited a local newspaper to EF10, and thus he brought the EF Press and Media Relations department to life, which has grown to that what you can see on the peak. Maybe you ask why we do not only allow press and media to come to EF, rather why we invite them actively. The answer is, it is impossible to hide the furry fandom from them. So because the EF the biggest furry con in Europe and very representative, we do what we do to influence the press and media coverage, and those to leave marks on the image on the furry fandom in society, or short, to avoid things like these. Reporters who are allowed to report from EF get informed beforehand about the rules and have to sign that they will follow them. One rule is to wear the press badges invisible. The badges can be turned around, they will show the same information on both sides. The no escort badges are only for very trustworthy reporters, and usually we hand them out to documentary filmmaker who will stay multiple days at EF for their work. So if you think that someone with a professionally looking camera is a reporter, then first look at the badge. If there's no badge at all, it may be a job for security. And last but not least, if you want to contact us when we are not in a small gallery, We have also a Telegram account, and you can always use the contact form on the website to write us an email.
Okay, thank you very much. And next up we have Darkwing for ConOps.
Hello everybody. Hi. I don't have that much to talk. It's only if you have any questions about the convention or the hotel, you can also come to our ConOps office and ask us. We also have one of our button on the call boxes together with security. So if you don't have this urgent kind of questions, you can also call ConOps for that. We are in our office daily from 10 to 10. You can find us in the Estrell Hall, Part B. It's next to the artist lounge. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up is Archer.
Hello. Oh, it's really on. I just had to ask. Okay, I prepared a little video for you as teaser for this year's art show.
You wish.
I do. Hello, and welcome to the Eurofriends 25 Art Show. Once again, we have plenty of art from international artists for your perusal. The distribution of general and adult panels has slightly changed, with the main passage now being all general right and left. Please pay attention to the additional panels and tables under the bleachers. Don't forget to pay cash and in euro only. Art show registration is necessary to bid. Observe the times listed in the con book and on site. Okay, now we totally know why I'm not aspiring to a career as a voice artist. Okay, but anyway, we have a great art show this year. We have 3 of the most amazing panels filled with the wonderful black and white photocopies of all of the 7 American artists there are, invaluable clear plastic binders. Wait, okay, that was EF3. Who came up with that topic anyway? Fractures in time, damn it. Okay, we have actually 153 artists with over 1,200 exhibits on more than 147 panels. That's a little bit better. And right now all the artists are setting up their great show just for you. Okay, a long way we've come. I've been there. I would actually have used EF1 as an example, not EF3, but at EF1 we did not have an art show. We had to go and draw all of our arts ourselves. Man, the times! Okay, I don't want to keep you too long, so if you want to be a runner on Saturday sales, please report to the art show, and otherwise I'll leave you to our colleagues here. Who's next?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Next up is Twice for the Dealer's Den. Very nice video, by the way. I had to keep myself from saying like, and in the case of loss of cabin pressure, breathing masks are going to fall from the ceiling. All right, twice. Go for it. Dealer's Den.
I've just been ordered to impersonate twice for the dealer's den, but I'm instead going to be myself for the fursuit support area.
It's on the list. Oh yeah, you're on the list. In fact.
Well, we're short many things like tables, water, but we're also short on time, so I'll keep it short.
It's not an opening ceremony, so don't screw it up.
Yeah. Look, your numbers are wrong. 1,500 something fursuiters? Screw you. That's like 3 months ago. When pre-rec closed, we were shorter to 1,700 by now. I think we're close to 1,900 fursuiters. So again, Eurofurence is 50% fursuiters. And that's not on us, that's on you. To accommodate you, we've again set up 2 fursuit lounges. Everybody who is in fursuit can automatically get in. If you are not in fursuit, you need to present your fursuit badge. If you don't have one, you will not get in. And the nice people from security will make sure of that. Yeah, basically right next to this hall, we have another hall this size, just for the fursuiters, with dozens of blowers and waters and snacks and all the freebies that we don't have because the hotel doesn't want us to have those, but no, that's fine. The other one is in the lobby area, so no need to suddenly fall on the floor, fall unconscious. There's always a nice corner for you with water and drinks where you can lighten up, take off your hair, that's fine. One last thing, not on my team. You see all these ugly faces here? Forget them. We're just the talking heads. We're not important. The guys with the orange lanyards, they're the one doing this. They're the staff. They're the heroes of the con. If you see a staff member, thank them. They're great.
Well, now it's my time. I'm twice. I'm the Dealer's Den Vice Lead. What leads us to one question. Where is Alpha Key? Well, she couldn't make it to this convention, but because of the best reason ever, her name is Tessa, and she might stay for a while. Yes. So for sure, Alpha stays director, but for this EF, the Dealer's Den team and I will be in charge. Since we are talking a lot about time, the Dealer's Den starts tomorrow at 12. The first 1.5 hours are exclusively for super sponsors, followed by the super sponsors only time of another 1.5 hours. That's not new, and all the opening times, to shorten it, can be found on page 56 of our great con book. Thank you, Snowy. As you may have noticed, the artist alley is back, bigger and better. It's already open. And now let's talk about our dark side. So, banana, always eat your fruit, avoids concrete. So we changed the room. It's in Nizza now, and the opening hours we changed too. It's on Friday and Saturday. For all the information, see our posters. Yes, what is it you desire? Maybe you find it there, maybe it finds you never know. And please, don't steal our posters. Thank you.
Because people did that last year.
Yes, yes. Also, I want to mention the Dealers, Artists and Staff Party. It's on Thursday, and everyone that's either dealer, artist or staff is invited. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, and then I would like to ask someone from the hotel to come up here on stage. We should have Eden from the social media team of the hotel waiting here somewhere. I see something moving in the dark over there. Welcome to the stage.
So, on behalf of the Estrel, I'd like to welcome you all here. I think I've spoken to a handful of you via Twitter. Again, my name is Eden, and I am your Twitter person for the entirety of your stay here at the Austral. If you have any questions, comments, issues with anything, please feel free to send me a message. I'll be happy to answer it. I can't promise that after 10 o'clock at night I will see anything until the next morning at about 9. But I will try my best to get back to all of you. And we're so happy you're here, and we hope you have a great time. And anything from your end?
Hello everybody, my name is Katarina. I'm from the convention service team here at the Austral. Yeah, welcome back, and I wish you a great convention and have a lot of fun. Thank you.
And now we're going to hand the microphone over to some other very special guests we have here this year. Go for it. It's Fair Science.
Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Sharon Roberts, and I am an associate professor at the University of Waterloo in Ontario, Canada. I am someone who studies the transition to adulthood, identity formation, and I have the most amazing distinction of being the first person on the planet to be tenured doing furry work.
Thank you, Canada.
We're getting there. That's not even the best reason to thank Canada yet. So I'm Dr. Courtney Plant, Nuka. I'm the token furry on the research team. And Sharon and I aren't just the only members of First Science, I should point out. There's actually 4 of us on the team. In addition to us as co-founders, there's also Dr. Kathleen Gerbasi, who cannot be here because she hates planes, and Dr. Stephen Rayson, who cannot be here because he doesn't leave his house. But yes, there's 4 of us on this team, and together we have been studying the furry fandom for the better part well over 10 years now. Since 2006 we've been doing it. And in that time, we've studied more than 30,000 furries from more than 70 different countries. So we've got some of the best data on the planet, if not the best data on the planet when it comes to furries, and we take that data and we publish it in scientific journals. Believe it or not, this is actually published in science journals. It's here now, long after we're dead. You can still find research on furries, so that's pretty cool. Science.
Yay for science. Yeah, so we all have our skills on the team. There are 4 co-founders, and we all bring different things to the table. Nuka is our lead analyst and paper writer, and I'm the money person on the team. So since 2013, I've secured over $365,000 of funding to support the furry research that we do.
From the Canadian government.
Yes, thank you, Government of Canada. Most of the conventions that we've been at have been in North America, and we were extended an invitation by Eurofurence, and we accepted. Thank you so much for having us here. At this time, we're going to be looking at comparing the European furries to some of those that we have studied in North America.
So some of you may have noticed us aggressively throwing surveys at you while you were standing in line or when you walked past our table. Yeah, so that's one of the big reasons we're here, is this big survey, which is studying everything from why furries engage in fantasy to identity, the psychology of gender and sexual orientation, identity development, you name it. There's about 24 different hypotheses being tested here, which is why that thing's 6 or 8 pages long. But it's legitimate scientific research, so when you're doing those surveys, you're doing actual science, and we appreciate that.
And to break you in, that's actually a shorter version of a study. Thank you. So part of the things that we're doing here, we're also looking to increase our social media online presence. So please stop by our For Science booth and come and spin to win. There's a little thing we ask you to do, but no one pays for anything. But for a little favor, you can spin to win. And if you're too lazy to read our free book that is available on
FirstScience.com.
you can learn everything you ever wanted to know about research on our talk, which is happening on Saturday at 2:30 in Hall A.
If you're not sick and tired of us throwing surveys at you yet, you still have a chance to get a survey. After the big photo shoot that's going on very quickly after this, look for us in the room. On your way out of the room, we'll be handing out surveys to anyone who's interested in it. So please, if you've not gotten a survey yet, we encourage you to drop by, grab a survey, and you can grab it there, and at any point over the weekend, drop it off with us.
So thank you very much to Eurofurence for inviting us and for having us at your house. We are very excited to be here in Germany, and we're looking forward to sciencing you. So like our slogan says, it's not just science.
It's First Science. Although we're in Germany, so it's like Das First Science or something.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, and thank you from my side for coming. We're super excited to see the results and how different the European fairs are. All right.
Oh, it's so exciting. Now that we presented everyone who's been sitting here and talk about the amazing things that are going to happen that keep you safe and happy at this convention. You know exactly the feeling coming into the furry fandom and feeling at home and making new friends. You've seen it grow and it keeps spreading ever so much and ever so bigger, and it keeps flourishing outside of the furry fandom already. And it's amazing to bring in new people who experience this experience and become a part of it all. So I would love to welcome a really dear friend of mine who's sitting right in front of me, the wonderful Hella von Sinnen. After this come by, we have a little hangout. I don't know how small it's going to be, but we have a really cozy hangout where you can ask questions. Otherwise, you will find us just roaming at this convention. Just come and hang out and have fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Great to have you back. Okay, now I come to the quick section. Special thanks to sponsors and super sponsors, because your donations really make this happen, and it makes it affordable for everyone who just can afford a normal ticket. Thank you very much. Okay, the first dance of the convention is going to happen tonight at 2100 at the club stage, and it's called Anomaly Anthem. And we have two general group pictures scheduled. There's the fursuit photo shoot, the fursuit group photo shoot, that is Thursday at 4:30 in the convention hall 2. That is all the way over there. And we have a group photo for literally everyone that is going to happen exactly after this closing. So you can, after this closing, if you want to have your picture taken with the rest of the group, walk over to Convention Hall 2, that's all the way that direction, and line up for the photo, and further instruction will follow. And with that, that really leaves me with only one thing. I hereby declare Eurofurence 25 opened!